Morning. G'day. Fish the Beach Bum Investor. Very happy Fish the Beach Bum Investor this morning with the Crypto Wave investment crew doing exceptionally well overnight. Great gains on Qlink, Icon, PIVX, three of our top holds. Well, my top holds, and most of the crew have been following that sort of path as well. So we've done really, really well. Just going to post up in Discord, let the crew know we're in for the conversation. Crypto Chronicus already in. Brian Teskey, not long after. Let me post up in Discord, guys. What's been happening? How are the gains? Doing good? That's good to hear. Baby Junkie, you're not second. Learn to count. That's third. How are you, BB? Yeah, BB said he was going to tip me over at Discord in PIVX. The funny thing is, BB, I was actually thinking of tipping you in PIVX because you do a lot of work, man. Bring us a lot of announcements over there. So when I saw that message, I went, let's just call it even then. Or we could send one PIVX back and forth. It will cost us 1/1000%. But it'll be instant. Hey, guys, I had a meeting with Chad this morning. Chad from Rhubarb Media and obviously from PIVX. And it was a really, really productive little meeting, apart from the fact we are both a bit technologically challenged. So we did a PIVX transfer and we were trying to show the speed, and it actually came in before I could get the screen to switch over. So we spent 22 minutes mucking around, basically. No, we did talk a lot about some strategies going forward into 2018 as well. So a really productive meeting. Joe's in the house. What's going on? Crypto Chronicus said, just sent 2 Ether to Binance to pick up some more ICX and LTC. Crypto Chronicus, I stacked in on LTC on the lows, man. I'm feeling really happy about that gain back over $300. As you guys know, I bought some PIVX yesterday. I said that. I had some coins taking some profits. So that's where I put my savings into my PIVX account. And another 10% gains on my profit, or roughly. Let's check the market quickly. And Qlink has been amazing for us. Anyone in the Crypto Wave investment crew who chose to invest in that one has done very, very well. Nada N. Glad I grabbed QLC at 23 cents. So good, man. Well done. I think it's going to be a good project going forward. Alan's got a lot of experience. We spoke to him on the show. English is not his first language, but he did very, very well at explaining to us from a technical standpoint the value and how the Qlink system is going to work. So yeah, I think they've got a really good future. Crypto Chronicus says LTC is my favorite crypto. I like LTC too. I'm going to go with PIVX for my number one, but mad respect to LTC. You know that. Starting a local Bitcoins account. Can it be trusted? Brian Teskey, I've never used it personally, brother. So if anyone in the chat has used local Bitcoins, can you please answer that question for Brian? Kev said, holy hell, I was just saying to myself, I wonder if the bum will be live soon. Live and kicking, mate. Yeah, there's no surf. It's flat as a tack out there, but it's beautiful weather. There's a couple of little blue bottles, though, Portuguese man of war, and if you haven't been stung by one of them before, it is an intense pain. So I'm toying with the idea of going for a paddle this afternoon and running the gauntlet with the blue bottles. It's beautiful water. There's no surf, though. It's this big. Please check out GTC game, please. Okay, yeah, we can do that, Kev. First in with a suggestion, why not? Let me have a look at the market first. I want to see where the 3 that I've put in the title are actually sitting since I've made them my title. And then I'll come back to GTC. I'll leave the chat there so I remembered to do it because I promised someone that yesterday and I forgot to go back and look at it. That wasn't intentional for whoever left that comment. I am sorry. Just going to do a quick update, guys. See where we're sitting on the 3 investments that I did mention in the chat. Yeah, it's been a strong 24 hours. Like the market cap, the overall market cap, I'm just waiting for it to update, but it was well over 800 billion when I checked last, making its way to our first $1 trillion. Pretty good. Some people find it hard to keep up with the zeros when it gets to that amount. Okay, come on up. Oh man, my internet's really slow today. Sorry if you guys are getting laggy on the stream. I'm just going to check it anyway. I can't see the overall market cap because that's taking an hour to upload. But first and foremost, moving down from our picks here, we've got Icon at $7.83, up 14.28% in the last 24 hours. I'll just quickly check the price of PIVX and then I'll type in for Qlink because I'm not sure it's found it spot on the actual market cap. PIVX up almost 20%, 19.49%, pushing those $12 marks again. Great to see for the Pivians out there. I'm just going to get a quick price on Qlink for you for one of our other major holds in the crypto wave investment crew, and see where we're sitting currently. But it has been a strong performance, 63 cents. Very, very nice, very nice. Crypto Chronica said, I'm not selling my QLC till it buys me a Bentley. Cool. We're going to check out GTC. I'm going to try and fulfill my promises instead of forgetting about them. There's a lot of chat that comes in, guys, so please excuse me if I do miss one of your comments. It's never deliberate. It's never intentional, unless you're being racist or something, and then I will deliberately. Well, actually, I'll probably call you out. But my point is I don't intentionally miss messages. I'm just having a look now for it to see if I can find GTC being game on CoinMarketCap. Yep, there it is. Okay, I'm going to bring you over to screen share and we're going to have a look at our first coin that Fish has never seen before on today's show. Courtesy of Kev, this one. Just going to turn off that Discord, guys, because it is going to beep away. Some people prefer to keep the chat going in the Discord group, and that's no worries at all. All right, let's have a look at game. An unknown market cap, heavy trade volume, $14 million of trade volume in the last 24 hours with a, what is that, 2 billion coin supply. So this is valuing the project already at almost $500 million based on the total supply and the coin price. Now, we will have to see if the circulating, that the circulating supply is close to this. If it's not, that would obviously, if it was 100 million, that would bring it down to a 1 billion circulating supply, that would bring it down to 250 million market cap. So we'll have to wait to see what the actual circulating supply is. It must have been a recent release. We're just seeing here. Yeah, it's only just released on market. It's had a good steady upward, hasn't gone completely parabolic yet, which is, if you're looking to get into, I mean, it's steep here and it's sort of capping, but this could just be a rest before it takes off again, because this wasn't, compared to what this market can do, this wasn't stupid parabolics. And if you have a look from release price, it's really, release price was 14 cents, current price 25 cents. So it's not quite even 2x yet. And we've seen coins do ridiculous things. So let's go and have a look and see what the actual game. If you've got me onto a gambling website, I'm going to be so annoyed. No gambling ones on this. Let's have a look. Game.com. Well, I'll see if I can get it in English. Yes, I can. Looks to be an Asian project. I'm not familiar with Asian lettering, but if I had to guess, I'd say Japanese. We'll soon find out. A new world of gaming. Game.com is focused on creating a global gaming platform for blockchain digital currencies. Game.com, a new world of blockchain gaming. Yeah. Playgame.com. We're focusing on creating globalized gaming platform for blockchain digital currencies. By creating the integrated game content, we have formed a foundation for blockchain digital currencies that will help provide digital currency solutions for a variety of entertainment services. Entertaining content is the way to help blockchain technology develop a more rapid pace, making it more popular. By creating primary crowdfunding and information portal for the global games industry, exclusive and top quality projects are able to be nurtured by a G token fund. G token with an early bird phase on allowing G coin investment. Okay, cool. So it's actual. This is actual games, like video games, right? I'm pretty sure it is, because I don't want to talk about gambling platforms. I've explained my reasons for that. But it looks, I mean, I think blockchain entertainment is going to be around in the future. Will Game.com be one of them? Who knows? A few people working in this space. Let's have a look. Oh no. No, 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 no. Not another bloody virtual pet site. Pet Planet is a virtual world based on Ethereum blockchain technology. In fact, it's one of the first games in the world to be developed with blockchain technology. In Pet Planet, you can buy pets. You can also start your own store and sell them. You will also be able to do all kinds of things together with other Pet Planet users. So stay tuned for more details. Based on blockchain technology, all of your digital assets and digital pets in Pet Planet belong to you forever. It's time to embrace a new and better world. Could just get an actual pet. Anyway, just having a look, trying to get a feel for it, guys. Oh man, it looks interesting. I mean, obviously the gaming industry is an absolute monster. We talked about this in the surfing industry, about how the video game industry makes us look like a joke. That's the honest truth. I'm going to stop presenting on that one. I just want to have a quick look about us. Is there a team? Oh, there is. Sorry, I'll bring you quickly back over just so we can have a quick look at the team. Sorry, guys. Shifting from one to the other. We'll have a quick look at the team for game.com. Game.com's vision. We'll just have a look at this page because I quite like it. Our focus is on making GTC global by creating and integrating game content. The alliance of the Blockchain Digital Monetary Fund. Why is that beeping still? I'm turning that off. By creating integrated game content, the alliance of the Blockchain Digital Monetary Fund exists to help each other provide entertainment services and applications, using entertainment content to help with the development and popularization of blockchain technology. Game.com's method. When it comes to game and entertainment content in blockchain projects, players can purchase currency and use it to make purchases in-game or in-app. Investors can purchase currency for the purposes of increasing in value. Li Zhu, making games is something we developers are good at. Our resources and integration capabilities in the gaming industry can make GTC flourish in the blockchain industry and ultimately become the standard currency for blockchain games, building Game.com into a leading global brand. We can work with blockchain technology for mutual benefit and quickly popularize GTC for game content. Dreams do come true. Enrolled in Tsinghua University, graduated in 2006, took a hiatus from full-time study. I like doing that myself, to initiate work on China's first online payment. Why is my computer? Oh, it's this one. I'm such an idiot. It's coming out of my other computer. Sorry, guys. Took me about an hour to realize that. Okay. Cool. Investors. That's investors, some of our strategic investors in no particular order. Yuchen Sun, Wensheng Kai, Jinbo Yao, Wei Xing Chen, Fun City Chairman, WUBA CEO. Okay, and the Tron founder. There you go. Yeah, I guess it would make sense that Tron is, partnering with it. Why is this still beeping? I'm so sorry about this, guys. Let me just try and find the culprit of why that is beeping. I've turned off volume and everything. It's very annoying. Anyway, coming back to the chat. Hello. Sorry, rookie effort today. All right, let's have a look. See what everyone else has to say. Whoa, lots of people in. I'm going to try and catch up, guys. Where is that beeping come from? It's driving me insane. I'm literally going to lose my mind live on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it. I've obviously got Discord still open somewhere. I really don't understand why it's still beeping when I've turned the volume off my computer, though. Oh, it's infuriating. How did I go here? Nope, I can't find it. I have no idea what's causing that beeping. I'm going to go to live chat, like right down, and then I'll scroll back up. If anyone knows what is causing that beeping, can you let me know? Because it is infuriating me. I've turned off Discord on both my... Oh, there it is. There was a second culprit, a second Discord window open. All right, we should be right now. Well, that's what it's saying, Australia. It's saying it's a strategic investor. Brett Green, howdy fish. What have I been hearing about Daddy ICO being a scam? Anyone else hear that? I've heard a lot about it. I haven't heard about it being a scam. I didn't look into it. Yeah, BB Junkie, all good now. Thanks, dude. What are your thoughts on Publica? I haven't had a look at it, Mehdi. Maybe we can have another look at a second one in the stream a bit later on. Okay, I'm going to scroll up a bit, and if I've missed your message, just go do it again. Okay, here we go. Mehdi98 said, Fish thoughts on Publica coin, PBL. My thoughts are that I haven't actually looked into it, but the anecdotal evidence I've had is that it's part of a strong push in the economy to focus on coin price rather than circulating supplies and market caps. That's what I've heard. I haven't looked into it, so that's just rumor. That's anecdotal evidence. But yeah, I haven't looked into Publica, man. Yes, BB Junkie. BB Junkie got into the ICO for Qlink and then smashed it again on Qcoin when it hit market at 25 cents. I did the same thing with Icon, man. I was so bullish on it that I'd gone 12x from ICO and I hit it again. So did Wilkie. Wilkie hit ICX again at $1.20 for the same US dollar investment that he put into the initial ICO, even though he'd done 12x already. He doubled down. And it's now sitting at almost $8. That boy owes me an island. I'm not even joking. We were talking about it. Apparently you can get them pretty cheap off Vanuatu. You're Portuguese, Kev. We've got another Portuguese, very, very good friend of ours, which is, well, he started the Crypto Wave investment crew, if I'm being honest. I started the show, but Xiao was one of my first. We used to sit here and just pretty much chat amongst ourselves. Me and Pete and Xiao and Grinkers, a few of us back in the early days, and I'm sure I've missed a couple there, by the way, guys, don't be offended, but we just sit and chat amongst ourselves. And Xiao said, hey, we might as well start a discussion group for after the show. And yeah, Xiao's from Portugal. So I don't speak any Portuguese, unfortunately, so I can't even comment. Only use people with lots of positive feedback on local Bitcoin, says Adam. Thank you. Yeah, boy, ICX. Jace is doing his usual shilling of ICX, which is fair enough. Looks like our beautiful encryption hit a brick wall at 60 cents. Did it? That's all right. I've needed to wait to take some profits on other coins to stock up some more. You know, the funny thing is I've stocked up more without even actually accessing my ICO shares on encryption. I just believe in what David's doing, you know. I will get him on the show. I know I've promised that. I've just been so busy I haven't even emailed him to, like he said yes to coming on the show, but I haven't emailed him to confirm a date or anything. HitBTC is back up and running again. Thanks, BB. Too bad you never took a look at Nebula. Pablo. Is there any way to keep on track of 200 different cryptos and invest in them all? I mean, that's the problem. Like, you can pretty much throw a dart at the moment and be right. I'm not saying Nebula is a bad product or a bad. I haven't even looked at it. But my point is, for me to, you know, take on a role as a PIVX ambassador and then spend all my time looking at other projects, I would not be giving my maximum to PIVX. So some that I miss, I just go by the ones I look at and choose not to look at. Listen to all the chat. You know, there's plenty of examples of this. Lomo coin, Neblio, there's 100 that people have brought up in here that have gone up that I haven't had a look at. There's also about 200 that have gone up that I have had a look at. So it's one of those things. You just can't invest that widely. Otherwise, you're going to do your head in. Brian Teskey, it's got some solid gain state 2x. I'm not sure what that was referred to. Ed Hughes said, I bought into ICX the night you were talking about it when it dropped. Damn good choice. Thank you, brother. Ah, you got it, Ed Hughes. Glad to hear it, man. Will Career's in the house. What's going on, man? Hey, Hannard, good to see you. You bought Neb today, Will Career? Yeah, well, we can have a look at it as a group now if you guys want. There's a couple people. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do another screen share. Getting on to our next screen share for the day. Let's have a look at Neblio since there is a lot of chatter around it. I'll try and do a quick again, it's just a quick look. It's not going to be an in-depth analysis when I haven't had a chance to read the white paper. But let's have a look. I'm coming back to Google Hangout so I can screen share with you and talking you through everything I'm doing to fill in the empty noise while I get the screen share. Successfully done. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look at Neblio. $20.69, up 128% in the last 24 hours. 262 million total market cap, 70 million volume. God, that's a high volume for market cap. Sorry if I've offended anyone by using blasphemy. Certainly didn't mean to. 70 million market cap. Volume into a 260 market cap is incredibly high volume. That's Parabolia. That's Parabolia. So doing the Fibonacci sequence, guys, if you are looking to get into Neblio, just doing basic Fibonacci, this looks to be fairly steady around this point. So let's go to the lows on like $7.80, and then it's 3x'd. 780 to, well, it's 780 to 1920, which is a growth of 1140. So if we take back half of that, that's 570 back off 1920, which is 1350, right? That's where I'd start buying back. Around that point, 1350. But that's just me, and that's just a Fibonacci sequence without even looking at the project. But you guys have a look at the chart action beforehand. You get the spike. We always talk about this. You get the spike, you get the consolidation, the sideways action, the restoring confidence, and then off we go. Okay, it's not an uncommon chart. This one, well, the parabolic at the end's a little bit uncommon, but the rest of it is something we actually look for. You know, these spikes, the dips, the sideways movement, and then off again. So let's go and have a look at the website. Neblio. Nebl.io. Neblio, the blockchain platform for enabling next-gen distributed applications. Sorry. The blockchain, okay, that's difficult to read. It's going through the Internet of Things. Cool. A secure distributed platform built for enterprise applications and services running on the Neblio blockchain network. Learn about our enterprise blockchain solution. Open source blockchain solutions for businesses token, the Neblio cryptographic token, NEBL, is the lifeblood of Neblio blockchain platform, allowing instant and secure transmission. So is this another DApp? Is that what we're looking at here, guys? Like a DApp platform, like a Neo or an Ethereum or a Icon. Business value. Our vision is to simplify the many complexities of current blockchain technology by, yeah, see, that's the thing though. In the same time this has gone 3x, I suggested Dragon Coin, which has gone 5x. So, you can't invest in everything. We're building a global blockchain developer network centered around simple to use APIs, tools, and services. Let us help you develop and deploy your next generation distributed application. It's good to see. I like the idea of these platforms actually being really, really active in helping interested parties and businesses develop their own currency on top of the platform, whether it be Neblio, Neo, or Ethereum, Icon. Large decentralized networks require robust security protocols and algorithms to ensure that all members of the network are behaving honestly. The Neblio network does this via proof of stake. Well, I like proof of stake algorithms where the users stake their tokens to secure the network. To encourage staking and securing the network rewards users for time spent staking. That's cool. I'd like it, encourage. It discourages quick flips, basically. So that's pretty cool. Staking is vital to operate and secure the Neblio network. The network is set to generate new tokens at a rate that is variable depending on the number of tokens currently being staked on the network at any given time. The more tokens you currently have staking and the longer it has been, up to a limit of 7 days since the last time those tokens have successfully staked, the greater chance you'll have to receive a stake reward. You may get small rewards frequently or infrequently depending on your total tokens. For more info, see our detailed blog post on staking. So you'd go and have a look into that, obviously. So it does look like a proof of stake DApp model for mine. I'm just, very, very, very basic overview. Let's have a look about us. That's going to interest me. Neblio was born out of the need for simple and intuitive tools and solutions to drive the adoption of blockchain technology in the enterprise space. We are working on tools, services, and APIs that will simplify and revolutionize the way that businesses deploy next-generation applications on the Neblio blockchain platform. Our team, Eddie, what's up, Eddie? Eddie Smith, co-founder and lead developer. Ed has a BS in computer science. I think that stands for bullshit. No, I'm joking. Bachelor's in computer science and over 7 years of experience working as a senior software engineer for global enterprise companies. In his career, he regularly built and developed data center applications, networking systems, and storage systems for one of the largest IT companies in the world. Ed is a blockchain enthusiast and advocate. Good to see Eddie. And Jackson, co-founder and business op manager, and has a BS, another bullshitter, no, I'm joking, in business management and a master's of business administration. She has over 7 years of experience in the tech industry, guiding and managing teams in both operations and marketing. She has extensive knowledge in supply chain operations, marketing, and leading engineering and business teams. Wow, that's impressive. Imagine if she hadn't wasted all that time getting the bloody degree. Sorry, I always prefer real world experience. And to be fair, Ann Jackson seems to have a lot of it. Okay, who else we got? We got a marketing advisor in Yuval Amma. Riley Stockton is a developer. Ooh, he's a mathematician. I like that. I think maths is super important. So yeah, Sama Afak is one of the developers as well. PhD in atomic, and particle physics. That's awesome. It just means he's smart, right? It doesn't necessarily mean he's awesome at developing blockchain, but then again, he's got some experience in C++ and Python programming. That's good to see. Fairly solid looking team on the face of it. You know, I don't know these people. I'm going to have to go and research them further. We're hiring. We're looking to rapidly expand our team. Well, this basically says to me that they are still in development stage. So, no, it's one of those ones that it's one of the things with DApp platforms. You know, if Neblio are out there and they're really obviously, guys. By the way, white paper and roadmap, that's critical. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick look at the roadmap, but you go through the white paper with a fine-tooth comb. The market shows the need for simple blockchain solutions. Number born. First half of Q3, Neblio is publicly announced. Yes. Second half, acquire top talent to build out the Neblio core development and operations team. Okay. First half of Q4, Electrum Light wallets along with official Android and iOS apps. Okay, so they've still got some development to do, obviously, because they've got Android and iOS apps to come, which is good. You know, you get onto things early. Electrum-based wallets, also known as light wallets, provide a variety of benefits over the standard Neblio wallet. Electrum wallets offer much of the normal processing that a wallet must do up to servers that we run in the cloud, making them faster, in many cases more secure and much lighter on your computer. Okay, good. Second half of Q4, staking wallets for Raspberry Pi and Docker. Yeah, okay. Navcoin have already got their own version of that. So they're a little bit behind Navcoin in terms of the fact that Navcoin already have their own Raspberry Pi staking system. RESTful APIs for interacting with the Neblio network. Cool. Marketing campaign launch in Q2 2018. Q3 2008. Okay, so there's some interesting developments to come, but what we're saying here is it's still a project very much in its infancy. Okay, now it's got a valuation of 200 odd million, as we saw. What you've got to decide is that being priced on its current stage of development, or is there potential being factored into that price? But one thing I'll always say about DApp coins and DApp platforms is that I think all of them have potential, and for the reason that we don't know what the next big application is going to be developed on. We don't know what that developer is going to choose. They might choose Neblio. They might choose Ethereum. They might choose Neo. They might choose Rise, Lisk, Dragon Chain, Icon. The list goes on. So it can be a little bit difficult to say, well, this platform's better than this one, than this one, than this one. I mean, the technology that is that the basis of them is going to be continued to be developed until the point where they offer very similar capabilities. 5-10 years into the future, that's going to happen. The best features are going to rise to the top, and the rest is going to be something we tried. So I think that, spreading a little wide in the DR market is not a bad idea, because all of a sudden the next big thing comes out, something you really want to invest in, and more than likely you're going to go and have to buy up those tokens to get into the ICO. So I sort of prepare for that in buying up a lot of those tokens before the apps have even been announced. I did that with Lisk at $2. Dee, who comes on the show, did it with Dragon Chain at 80 cents. Having said that, I'm not sure she even realized it was no, she did. She knew Disney was helping other businesses to create blockchain. So yeah, Nebula can be another one for sure, because I don't know what's going to be developed on it. And if they're actively out there helping prospective clients to develop on top of the Nebula platform, that will increase its value. Okay, I think we've covered that one. 63 cents for Qlink, says Peter M. Yeah, man, it's killing it. Stoked. You know why? They took fish on as a strategic investor. So that might be a lesson for all those other coins out there looking to go to ICO. G'day, Alpha David. Destroyer. Will Career, I've just had a look at their team. I'll have to... Oh, okay, you mean NAS, Nebulous. Okay. Okay, we've got a couple. I'm going to look at that one tomorrow or another day then, Will Career, sorry. I want to have a bit of a chat. Spent all day looking at coins. Kevin Collier said they paid $20 million for the website. That seems like a excessive amount of money to be spent on a website, but I don't know much about that game. Okay, I'm trying to get back to. It's just skipped me down to live, guys. So I'm going to roll up a little bit. But if I've missed anything, you guys know the rules. What do you think of Ethos? Said Shaquille Ahmed. Shaquille Ahmed, good timing, brother. We were having a talk about this morning. I think it was me and BB. No, who was it? It was me and someone over at Discord group. We're having a talk about Ethos going forward. It looks like a solid project, man. They're really focusing on liquidity of crypto assets. There was a good explanation of that on our crypto chat this morning because we were having the discussion. So if you'd like to, Shaquille, you're welcome to join the Discord group and check out that chat. But it's just in crypto chat. We were talking about it this morning, and I asked some questions to someone who was really, really fond of Ethos, and they clarified a few things for me, which was really good. It looks like they're really, focusing on that liquidity. They're going to have a debit card coming in. They're focused on community, which is brilliant. I think the exchanges are going to have a banging 2018. Have you guys seen the prices of Binance Coin, Qcoin shares? By the way, I've signed up for Qcoin. I started trading last night. Moved to Neo over there, guys. You can do Neo pairings. I've done a video on it. I'm just editing it all together. But I've got a referral link too for Qcoin. So if anyone's going to trade over there, like anyone who's bought into Qlink, who, I imagine most of you are going to be bag holding like 90% of it. But if you're going to put 10% of it on sell books, and Qcoins I can vouch for the exchange in terms of user friendly, in terms of super fast deposit. I put the Neo in there and it was cleared like that. It was very, very quick. So yeah, I think Qcoin's good. And I have got a referral link. I'll chuck it in this video after the show. I haven't done that right now. But yeah, you might as well sign up over there if you are looking to trade, which is your prerogative. For me, I'm going to bag hold with Qlink. I'm a strategic investor and I like the long-term vision, so bag holding. But yeah, for those of you who do want to trade, if you haven't signed up at Qcoin yet, I'll post the link up in our Discord group and also in the video. So many of you want to send me things to say thank you. That's a perfect way to say thank you rather than sending me crypto. Hourglass is in. What's going on, man? Icon till $1,000, almost copped a small bag of 480. Icon till 1,000. That's an enormous market cap. Hourglass. We'll see what happens. Lofty predictions. You got it, Kev. I don't know that I featured it, man. We're just having a look at it. I like to have a look at all sorts of coins here, man. It's no problem at all. If you bring it in and we've got time and we haven't had a look at 10 coins already for the day, we'll have a look at it. Islam Rewards said SNOV. Haven't heard of it, man. Let me just have a quick look. See if we can find it here. One I am getting more bullish on, guys, and I'm going to talk about this in a second, is Sonam. Competitor Golem in the shared resources rendering farm market. Okay, this is an interesting one. Snovio, 71 million market cap, up 21%. Ooh, charts had a big jump up, but then a consolidation, and it's got the old I'll just show you guys. They call this formation in trading. They call this the cupping balls. I mean the cup and handle formation. So yeah, that's on. It's quite often a bullish sign without the little downward trend at the end. But yeah, I haven't actually had a look at it yet. Snovio. We're on the site. Let's do it. 71 million market cap, 405 circulating. Total supply is 650. So about 50% inflation to come, which is fine provided it's stretched out over a long enough period of time. Let's have a quick look at what it does. For one of the people I haven't seen before, I missed the name. Islam Rewards. No problems. Islam Rewards. We're having a look now. Snovio, the world's first decentralized lead generation platform. Token sales at October 31st. Snovio is transforming into a unique decentralized lead sourcing platform combining SaaS and marketplace modules fueled with SNOV tokens, which is fundamental for introducing an innovative approach to lead generation and sourcing. Cool. Lead sourcing the platform. This is pretty cool. It's a different value proposition, at least. Something that I've not really seen before. Mailing service and contact search and market. I'm only having a quick scroll through just to get a brief idea of the project. Yeah, so if you did want to, if this is something that interests you, yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, referral, I forget what the term is, but referral marketing is one of the most, proven to be one of the most effective forms of marketing, cost effective as well. So I'm just going to come back to the chat, but it looks like an interesting project. Thanks for bringing it to our attention, and thanks to the newbie Islam Rewards. Assalamu alaikum, my friend. Nada N, me too. I'm not selling. I think we're talking about Qlink. The TRX thing is going crazy with Justin Sun. Yeah, man. TRX had a huge run up. It's got big potential. I like the white paper. Was it overbought with FOMO? Perhaps. I think we saw it, retrace a little bit. Once we get some, I understand the test, the mainnet is running, but there's not actually any applications on Tron yet. Am I right in saying that? You can't board every moon mission, exactly. Muhammad Ahmed, hi Fish, tell me an ICO that will make me a millionaire. Well, I can tell you one from a while ago, but no, that won't help you. Ahmed, I've got one I'm really bullish on, man, but it's just whether I get accepted as a strategic investor or not. I got one that I'm super bullish on. Will it make you a millionaire? Oh, if you spend $500,000 on it, you might 2x on it. You know me. I'm not going to put out lofty price predictions on unless I got some maths behind it. But we are looking at one very, very bullishly. Pretty much the entire crypto wave investment crew is bullish on this one. And we've got that listed in our ICO channels down the left-hand side. Joe likes Neblio. I don't own it. Was looking at it a while ago. Yep, always the way, isn't it, Joe? But you know what? Joe and I were talking this morning. He said, Fish, you know what? Super bullish on Neo and ICX for the year. And I said, dude, 2 of my top 5. In my top 5 video, so I am as well. So it's for us, it's do we consolidate and only focus on a couple that we can really keep an eye on, or do we spread wider and wider and wider as more DApps come out? And I think the reality is that Joe and I have both decided in the DApp market to have a little bit of a spread, but focus on a primary couple in the D8 market, and we've both chosen Icon and Neo. So, yeah. BP's in, ICX to the moon, says Hourglass. Fish, your thoughts on Metal, MTL, being delisted from Bittrex? Chiakai Hinohara. My thoughts are, I don't know why it happened. I wish someone could tell me why Metal's getting delisted from Bittrex. I always thought Metal was a pretty solid project. I tipped it in at $4, but then haven't been keeping an eye on the news. So I didn't actually buy any myself. I just said it was, looked reasonable value at $4 based on everything I've seen, based on the charts, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't know what's getting delisted from Bittrex, but coins have been delisted from Bittrex before and survived that. BitShares is a good example of that. Was delisted from Bittrex and actually is a higher price now than it was on the day it was delisted. Oh, Nada Ann liked my description of that charting. Snovio was cool, said Nada Ann. Qcoin is slow to withdraw though. Is it? I haven't tried withdrawing yet. Thank you for that information. I'll do a test of that myself. Binance aren't taking new people. What would be the second best placed Qcoin? Shaquille, with Bittrex and Binance like not taking away, Qcoin's a new exchange, so they're still increasing their availability of coins. But for a new exchange, they have actually got a really solid availability of quality projects. Well, things that I've assessed as quality. And one of the things I really like about it is that I'm aware of, it's one of the only platforms in the economy offering neo pairings. And I like to trade in the obscure pairings because that's where I make my best money. Litecoin Ether trades have killed it for me over BTC trades. So I have just transferred in one neo and I'm starting to practice my neo trading. So yeah, put in like $100 worth and tried to buy some Qcoin. I tried to buy some Qcoin shares and set a cheeky low buy order and I just missed it. And then Qcoin was up massively when I woke up this morning. I was like, oh, just buy it. Anyway, Qcoin is okay, way better than OKX in Will Careers. In Will Careers' opinion. Holy crap, Fish's keyboard sounds badass. I bought Sonam at 15 cents. Nice, BP. Oh dear, I'm not going back to that cup and balls thing. I don't even know why I said it. That was rude. Nada, that's good. Thanks for the info. Nada said, but seriously, Qcoin takes ages to withdraw. I'm going nuts waiting. All right, man, I'm going to have to try it out for myself. D was going to withdraw some deep brain chain into a Neo wallet as well. Now that the Neo wallets are supporting NEP5 tokens. Oh, by the way, guys, my Qlink wallet, my Neo wallet now has QLC in it. They've just released Neo 0.0.9, and that will allow you to access those NEP5 tokens, which is super exciting. So that's all ready to go. It's on GitHub at the moment. It hasn't actually been transferred over to their neo.org website, but 0.0.9 is available. Medi98 said, please don't forget to look at Publica. I really see potential in it. We can certainly have a look at it, Medi. Everyone wants their favorite coin looked at. TRX back. Let me catch up with the chat first, and then we'll go back to that because I'm miles behind on chat. TRX back to 30 cents by the end of the week, after David's opinion. Islam Rewards said, thanks, bro, for looking at it. It's shot up after going on Qcoin. Yeah, Qcoin's a good exchange. I think they're going to have, someone said yesterday they're the fastest growing exchange, which was formerly Binance's title, but it does help if you started from a 0 point to grow quickly. So, but no, honestly, I think that the user interface is good. The only bad comment I've heard so far was only just today about the withdrawals taking longer than potentially other exchanges. Now, that's something we're going to obviously get a support ticket in, let them know, give them our feedback, because they will hopefully take that as free market research and work towards improving those speeds on the withdrawal. So the best way, honestly, the best thing you can do, guys, is this economy is in such an infant stage that you can make the difference. People in our crypto wave investment crew have done it, have gone out there, knocked down the doors of exchanges, knocked down the doors of coins, and actually made a massive difference in this economy. It can be you. So go and put that support ticket in. Love the platform. Qcoin shares, awesome idea. Just one criticism, guys, the withdrawals are taking a bit longer. Is there anything we can do to speed that up? Bang, market research. Doesn't have to be rude. You don't have to sit there and go, this is shit, blah, blah, blah. That's tends to be the response I get when someone doesn't like me. Constructive criticism, I find, is always better. Okay. You got into the private sale on Republic Network is what you're super bullish on, Nada N. I haven't heard that one either. How many coins are coming out? God, it's hard to keep a track on all of them. Hey, Hannah. Yep, he's just confirming that there was that listing on KuCoin of Snovio, one we just looked at. Nate, force you guys on Telegram. No, we're on Discord, bro. Mohammed, just hold BTC until 2020 and you'll be a millionaire. That's a quote from McAfee. Yeah, that's look, I don't know. I think he's going to be eating his junk over that one. Medi98 said McAfee is, and I know it's McAfee, but I don't see an extra A in his name, so I'm pronouncing it McAfee. McAfee is a little deranged. A little bit, yeah. Oh, you guys, I did see an interview with him the other night. He's eccentric, let's say that. When you get rich enough, you go from being crazy and deranged to eccentric. That's how society judges it. But I saw an interview with him the other night where it wasn't a bot, or it wasn't anyone hacking his account to put out the Verge tip. He genuinely put that out. But what he also said is, in his tweet, he said it could go to 2 cents by the end of 2018. So it's substantially over where he said it could get to. Baby Junkie said, Cryptopia also closed registrations. How will we cope? It's a good point. I remember when back in the early days, it was really hard whenever there was a lot of volume going through, and this still happens a little bit now, but less. Coinbase would just absolutely kick the bucket, and you were sitting there watching Bitcoin at $2,500, going, come on, and it just wouldn't load in. And I'm glad they fixed those problems, well, to some degree. Is there news for Qlink? I bought the ICO. It seems to be gaining some momentum. No shit. It's mooning right now. Yeah, man. It's been super strong. The reason is that Qlink took fish on as a strategic investor. Hey, let's have some fun, guys. I'll drop something on your live. I'll tell you what, I did something for Susan because I really did enjoy their company. You know, Susan, Toya, and Alan, when they came on the show and had a chat to us here. So I wrote them a rap. I said, some of you guys were saying this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to find it on YouTube because this isn't listed publicly. This is a private link on my YouTube channel. So not many people have seen this. So you're about to get an absolute first, an absolute exclusive on another MC Fish rap. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. All right, I'm going to find it here and I'm going to bring you over for screen share. I did this for Susan and the team and Alan not so long ago. So just find it here. Sorry, guys. Why isn't it here? I can't even see it. Huh, that's weird. Must be something to do with my settings. I can't actually bring it up at the moment. Oh, that's disappointing because I'm sure you guys would have absolutely loved to see another MC Fish rap. Oh, well, I might have to release it publicly later. See if I can do a quick update and see if it comes up again. Anyway, if not to worry. But yeah, Qlink's been super strong. I think it's a super ambitious project, but I mean, if it goes really well, it could be pretty impressive. Oh, I know what I can do. No, I can't do that. Anyway, coming back to the chat. Can't find my Qlink rap. Bummer. Hey, Fish, QuantStamp looking like a nice buy, eh? SXOAL. Let me have a look. Have a look for you. It's definitely getting more chatter. More and more and more about QuantStamp. It's been one of the more talked about, along with bread recently. They've been to Request Network. There's been a few that have been really heavily talked about, heavily discussed recently. It's up 27.34% in the last 24 hours. Good to see. 372 million. This is about auditing of smart contracts, right? The more I think about it, and the more I've only had little looks at it at this stage. SXOAL. I've only had a little look at it at this stage, but I think it's got real potential. And the reason is it's another, you know how I was saying Chainlink is a really necessary step for us to take in enacting smart contracts in the real world. I think that auditing smart contracts could be just as necessary. So unfortunately, these thought processes have only just started gelling in my head, which can happen. I see a project and it takes me a while to process it, but that's okay because I'm in crypto in 2017 and 2018. So if I pick the right projects, I could have got it from 15 cents to 60 by the looks of the charts here. It was nice and steady around 15 cents. Could have got it to 60. Didn't. But, like I always say, if you could have got Bitcoin at 15 cents and didn't, and then passed it up again at 60, you'd be kicking yourself. So if I go and look into the team and look into the actual, because there is a fair bit of inflation to come on Quantstamp as well, 50%. But if I look into that and find out that 50% is over the next 10 years or longer, I'm fine. So yeah, I mean, the chart's not parabolic, SXOAL, which is what you've not got that really steep upward spike that we saw on the one we looked at before in Neblio. So in terms of that, it looks like a more friendly upward trend, less susceptible to dumps, at least in this market. I mean, that's still pretty much considered parabolic in a lot of markets, but in the crypto economy, it tends to need to go straight up before and almost turn back on itself. Yeah, man, I'm hearing a lot of chatter about it. As the thought gels in my mind of the need for smart contract auditing, yeah, I can see a use case for it. Now I've just got to go and investigate it a lot harder before I pull that trigger. But thanks for bringing it up, man. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, it's hard to keep an eye on it. BB Junkie likes Publica as well. Could Verge go? Oh man, could Verge go somewhere with tax season looming? EJ Gons. Well, I think that they're still working on their privacy features. So if you're suggesting that people would put it into privacy coins in order to dodge the tax man, which I certainly don't recommend. Yeah, I mean, it could be beneficial to privacy coins, but I don't think Verge is it 100% private at the moment? I thought Wraith Protocol was going to have a big part of actually making it a privacy coin, and that I'm aware of, Wraith Protocol is still on testnet, hasn't hit the mainnet yet. So I'm not actually sure. We're going to have a look at Publica before we. We're going to have a look at Publica before we. When I've caught up with all the chat, because everyone's talking about it. Have you heard about the Vice token ICO that's going to be released on Steam? No, Shaquille? An ICO released on Steam, as in Steam it, as in the blogging side, or as in Steam video game platform? Acu5, sup fish, I'm driving on my way to Vegas. You talked about gambling and I could not resist. That was not my intention, Acu5. Please only bet what you can afford to lose. I know you're responsible with money, man. You're not a bloody degenerate gambler like I used to be. So I just get nervous when I hear that stuff because I was such a bad gambler back in the day. Qcoin have tweets for 4 separate occasions since 27th of December saying they're upgrading servers due to increase in signups. Yeah, man, it's taking off. And he tried to extort too. Let's not overlook that. I'm not sure who you're talking about there, Nate. And Nate said Dent is awesome. He just joined. He likes Dent. Sorry, guys. William Yates, what is the coin I'm so bullish on? Well, I got a top 5, man, that I've released. You're welcome to check out the video for that. Any newbies, you're welcome to subscribe to the channel and check that out. William Yates, I'm going to type it in because I don't like to release it on YouTube. But, oh, what have I done? Oh, don't do that. I've just lost the, here we go. Sorry, I'm back. I just lost the live chat for a second. Yeah, I thought you were talking about McAfee. Nate, that's cool. This is the ICO I'm really bullish on at the moment, guys. Yeah, cool. BP. BP's got a different view on Dent. He's not a fan, so we can have that. We can have that debate and hash it out over on Discord, guys, and we can come to a conclusion. Maybe do a review of it since it's got. I like the coins that have got two people with opposing opinions. When we all just say yes to something, it's kind of boring. So I like to have a spirited debate, healthy, guys, healthy, not attacking each other. But yeah, BP, I'd like to understand what the full value proposition of Dent is from both someone who's supporting it and someone who's not against it, but is choosing not to invest in it. So yeah, man, I think that's going to be a great little debate. Yeah, cool. Susan Zhao is a good leader. I love that lady, Nada, and she's a legend, man. I spoke to her on the show, and like I spoke to her off camera for a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes after the show. We just kept talking, all of us. It was awesome. So they're a great crew. They're a great crew over there at Qlink. Roger from the ICO team was a great guy when I originally met him, and everyone since then has been awesome. Toya messaged me just to check everything was going okay. Toya said, she just messaged me, said, "Hey, Fish, how you been? You got those QRC tokens we sent you?" I said, "I can see them on chain. I don't have a wallet that supports it at the moment." But now I've fixed that just this morning. Like literally did it 5 minutes before I came on stream. So stoked. Oh, that sucks. It's happened to me a few times. Chikai's just asked me, "Fish, this has happened to me a few times, man. And this is one of the downside of waiting for the trade to come to you is sometimes that you don't hit it. But I'd rather miss it and not leave myself exposed." But Chikai said, "Look, Fish, I've been watching Dragon Chain since 85 cents. That's the same time D got in, and waited for the dip and waited. And now it's $4. Is it $4? Holy crap. I moved my buy from $1.58 to $2.40, and I seem like I'm chasing by looking at the graph when to buy. Going to have a quick look for you now. Give me a second. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an expert in technical analysis, and I'm not an expert in the crypto economy. All I'm doing here is giving you my opinion. So please take this with a grain of salt, Chipper. Okay, we're looking at Dragon Chain. Dragon Chain. It's a Disney-backed project, guys. They're really focused on actually helping people to create their currencies on top of the platform. No, $4.41. Oh, D is going to be doing backflips when she sees this. I'll see if I can get her on for another stream, guys. I think she's really good. Like I watched back the show from yesterday, and God, we're different people, me and D. We've got the nerd and the surfy bum, so it works well. D won't be offended by that. She's self-confessed nerd. Anyway, $4. Hey, I tell you what, it's not super parabolic. There's your chart there, right? But if I was to look at the last, I think you can safely move your your buy at least from that $2.80 mark that you were talking about to, what's the low here? $3 flat. There you go. I think if it comes as low as $3, it's definitely going to act as support. Having said that, I don't think it's going to get that low. People are just starting to find out about it, and its availability is increasing. And it is a good project. I don't think you should FOMO it though. Let's see, it's grown from $3 last dip, $3 to now $4.40. Let's take back 70 cents and say $3.30. Sorry, that would be $3.70 from $4.40. So we're taking back 70 cents from $4.40. That's just Fibonacci sequence, man. Real basic patterns that can occur in this economy. So please make your own decisions, but I think I'd be looking at around that $3.70 mark based on the maths that I use that keeps me in front. So it's the best I can do for you at this stage. But I definitely move from that $2.40. Whether you go as high as like maybe $3.70, $3.30, $3, like use those three buying points, and maybe even a $2.50 like absolute jackpot order, because who knows, right? So whatever your total investment is, split it into 3 or 4 chunks. And if you're super desperate, but that's the advantage of doing split orders. So if you thought about it when you first set it from $1.58, it sounds like you set your whole bag at $1.58. Maybe you could have taken a quarter of your bag and bought it straight off the sell book. Hindsight is 20/20, but the point is that you put a quarter on there, and then you have 3 other buy orders scaling down, and that allows you to, have money each way. If it goes up, oh God, I'm glad I got that little bit first. If it goes down, boom, 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 you hit your other orders at cheaper prices. So that's the way I like to play it, and it does help me avoid actually missing a coin, and I don't FOMO it and dump my whole bag in. So sometimes I am guilty of taking 25% of my investment straight off the sell book because I'm FOMOing it a little bit. But then I'll have orders scaled down to protect myself against any real big exposure. Yeah, cool, Joe. You'll be on in 15, 20. No worries, bro. Well, I'll give you a call after, man. Just let me chill out after the stream. Get a glass of water. It gets real hot in my lounge room. Like it must be close to 40 degrees here today. I was talking to Chad this morning, and it's going to hit negative 40 degrees Celsius where he's in Canada. We got this cool little, like we were doing I recorded it on YouTube in case we want to use any of it, like our conversation. He's sitting there with snow, like covering the background in Canada, big beanie on and drinking a hot chocolate. I've got an iced coffee, wearing the thinnest shirt I can find and sitting out at 30-degree weather at 5 o'clock in the morning. Now it's getting towards midday. It's really starting to heat up. So I do need a bit of a break after my stream, but after that, we'll catch up. Grinker said to AccuFive, play craps. Oh, man, I got to tell you, I do miss gambling. It's just that I can't control it. So I learned that about myself, and I have to stay away from it. But I used to love playing craps and blackjack and roulette. I did. It's the nights where you lose control where it's not real fun. So, yeah, for me, it's just like I have to forego that because I was unable to keep control of my addiction. So for anyone who's, who struggles with that sort of stuff, I do recommend just giving it up altogether because it's made me a lot happier. If you're in control of it and you do it as a hobby and it's fun and you've got a budget and you stick to budget, which I never did, it's fine. It's a form of entertainment. BB Junkie, rumours that OneChain will be listed on Binance soon. We'll be buying a few boatloads. I think you're going to be in the majority, man. Everyone's FOMOing the crap out of OneChain, right? Vice token will be released on Steam, where you will be paid to watch porn. Are you being serious, Shaquille? Brian Teskey, Fish, can you look at Kenya coin, ICO coming up on the 8th on Qcoin? I have actually had a look at that. I've had a brief look at it. It's on tomorrow. Brian, I'm going to have to leave it for today because for me to have a look at another coin, I've already been going over an hour. I'm about to check out. So unless it's one I'm already aware of, I'm going to have to leave it for tomorrow. Sorry. But guys, that's it. Brian's just put up a really important bit of information. If you are interested in that Kenya coin, ICO, it's going to be released on Qcoin, which is interesting. And that's on the 8th, which is tomorrow. Now, Qcoin is a Hong Kong exchange, so we can assume that the time frame that they're going to be basing their times around is in Hong Kong or Southeast Asia. So you're looking at roughly, well, this isn't going to help you, but 3 hours behind Australia, the east coast of Australia. So if they do have an announcement, just make sure you are making that time relative to your own time zone and that sort of thing. Gary DeMilo's in Vegas, but would rather spend on crypto. That's funny. All right, guys, I've skipped right down. Sorry about this. I don't like sorry, I read that before. Qlink up 39.15% in the past 24 hours. Grinkers, I told you, that's because they've got me as a strategic investor. Yeah, you're cool, man. Cool. It's all sorted. I got a big day ahead of me sorting that out, obviously. That's to Crypto Chronicus. Publica. I'll stuff it. We'll have a quick look. That's the last one. Then I'm out. I'm not buying into Parabolic, so I don't care how much I like this project. Anyway, we'll see what it's like. I haven't even looked at it. Didn't some big guy come out and chill it though? That's my problem. Is there oh, sorry. Is there any actual basis? All right, screen sharing. Oh, we already are. Duh. Okay, Publica, $2.06 up 11.55%. Oh, it's not real Parabolic. Like it's come back and corrected nicely. You know, see, look at this, $1.20 to $2.40. Take back half of the $1.20 growth, you'd get you back to, you know, around the $1.80 stage. You wouldn't have missed it by March. So the Fibonacci sequence is not bad. Yeah, it's not super parabolic at this stage. It's sort of consolidated after the big run up, so that's a good sign. 38 million. Oh, this wasn't the one we were looking at, was it? No, it was one in the top that went nuts. Sorry, guys, wrong coin. This is what you've got to be careful of, guys. You've got to be making sure you're getting the right coin. We had Neblio and Neblius before. You know, you've got Chaincoin, Chainlink, two completely different value propositions. Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. I'm joking. You all know about that. Where's this one that hit up right up in the market cap? I'm just trying to find it. I think this is the one that ever. Has it just like? Where's it gone? Oh, Packcoin. This is the one I was thinking of. This went berserk. Now it's gone. All right, let's. Was it Publica? Is that the one everyone was talking about? Or was I on Neblio? Let's have a look. All right, we'll have a look at Publica since we're already on it. I don't even know if this is the one we're supposed to be looking at, but we're going to now. 38 million, 1 million volume. That's fine. 3%, 2.5%. That's fine. Fine with that volume to market cap. Circulating supply of 18 million, doubling it to, so it's 100% inflation to come. But again, over how long? Have to go and read the white paper for those details. Publica.io. Publica, the first protocol for decentralizing publishing. Cool. I'm writing a book. I wrote a book already. Cool. Well, I did write a book, but I don't know if anyone wants to read it. How can I help you? Well, just checking out your website, actually. December 27, AMA session with Publica CEO Joseph Mark. Okay, there's plenty of videos you can check out on there. So to give you a basic idea, it's decentralized publishing for written material by the looks of this. Just having a look. So is this? Okay, so it's fairly early in the development stages of this project, which explains the lower market cap. Don't know about the team. Oh, come on. Go away. Joseph Mark. Yuri Pimenov. So is that? I think is that a team of 3 people? I'm not saying that can, like that means it can't succeed, but there's a lot of work to do for a 3-person team. Oh, advisors. Yeah, okay. Cool. I'd have to read more into it, but you know, it's at least a unique value proposition, because one of the things I'm a little bit sick of is seeing clones. Clones of a coin come out with virtually no additional value to the coin that they're cloning from. Bitcoin Cash. So yeah, I think that I think that Publica at least provides a difference in the economy, which is good. Yeah, cool. It's the right one. Sweet. Looks interesting, Medi98, because you know it's a big game, man. Like copywriting and publishing, huge game, massive money to be made. I'm just trying to think what the benefits are of the decentralization. Obviously, we cut out that middleman. That's a starting point. It's going to have to sit with me. That's the thing. It's like really hard for me to just look at something and go, bang, yes. Because I have to understand it. It has to mull over. I have to understand how it's going to change our world and why it's necessary on blockchain. And then I need to look into the team and white paper. So this, like, it can be 3 weeks, 4 weeks sometimes before it all gels together and I go, yeah. And often, you know, a coin might have 2x by then, but if I'm confident, I've done my research, I've come up with some maths for the figures, I'm happy to buy it 2x from where I could have bought it from, believing in the long-term value of the coin. Have I ever had a look at Red Pulse? Yes, I have, BP. I looked at Red Pulse way back in the day, man. So Red Pulse is basically, I want to say like a news verification service out of Asia, China, if I'm not mistaken. So one of the problems with Chinese markets is they're heavily influenced by media, like heavily influenced by media, to the point where the media organizations in China will release fake news to drive down the market and then an hour later discredit their own news, or vice versa. They'll release positive news that wasn't real. And then, yeah, like literally that afternoon, they'll go, oh, no, that was our sources got it wrong. So there is a problem with that. And fake news is a problem. Donald Trump has a lot of problem with fake news. So I think Red Pulse is an interesting prospect in, you know, getting the public verified to verify actual economic news coming out of China. It's interesting. BP says there are some things that blockchain does well, but there are also things that blockchain can't do so well. And I think a mistake lots are making is they are trying to stuff solutions into the chain that don't belong. We'll find out. I tend to agree with the current stage of development, especially BP. I think as the transactions speeds and increase, the scalability increases, I think we're going to find more and more use cases for the blockchain, but I do agree with you. Good luck, AQ5. Knock 'em dead, mate. Just because I don't gamble doesn't mean I don't want my mates to win when they do. Yo, good luck to you, brother. Yeah, so we will find out. Absolutely, BP. I think that, yeah, I think that you're right. There's a lot of things that have been taking advantage of the blockchain craze. Similar to the .coms, right? Back in the .com days, you could have just pretty much opened up anything, any website, because it was the first type of website of that type. You were going to make a fortune. A lot of those shitty projects got shaken out, though, and the cream rose to the top. I think you'll see the same historical pattern repeating itself in blockchain. I'm not saying that like, you know, 90% of the coins will collapse or anything ridiculous like that, because the reality is it only takes 2 people to believe in that coin, and it does continue in some form or another. So it doesn't crash to ever go away altogether. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Defin or Viper? Crypto Gnome has asked a bodyboarding question. Man, I've had a look at these Defins. They look pretty sick. Are they Hubbards? They're Hubbards, aren't they? No, I sent a picture of one. Where's my phone? I got sent a picture of these new ones that Hubbard, you know, Dave Hubbard, he's brought out a new fin. I haven't tried it yet. I used to ride with pods. Pods were really good, but they changed the rubber on them, and now the rubber's like it breaks too easy. But a set of pods used to last me years, and now they last me about 6 months before they tear up. It's a good question about bodyboarding fins to finish our convo for the day, man. But yeah, I'm riding with stealths at the moment, cut down, because I went to Stratty, went up to South, or down to South, no, up from here. I went up to South Stratty, and I forgot my fins, and it's like an hour drive from here if you've gone through traffic, which I did that day. So I'm not going to drive back an hour to Tweed to get my fins and then drive back another hour and then paddle across the seaway to the island, right? So I had to go into SurfFX, which is Nick Gornell, Gaunz's. He's a pro bodyboarder. He's got the shop over in Southport there, SurfFX. And I sat there on his carpet with a Stanley knife, chopping the crap out of these fins, and I destroyed his carpet. I'm like, sorry, Gaunz. I'm out of here. William Yates, I haven't told Pods about the rubber because I never rode for them, man. For those of you who don't know about my bodyboarding career, I never took a sponsor from any board or product because I didn't want to be tied down. writing shitty products if they change their attitude, if they change their, you know, the quality of the product that they were putting out. And I just wanted to ride whatever I wanted to ride with. Fortunately, I'd come out of a successful business career before I even started competitive surfing. Started competitive surfing at 30. Been free surfing since before I could walk. Probably stood up on a surfboard before I stood up on land. But yeah, it's you know, for me, it's something I probably should have done is got back to them and told them about the rubber. But I know a bunch of my mates who do use pods got back to them and said, yeah, the rubber's gone downhill. So I know they've had that feedback. But I also think it's got something to do with the environmental impact of the rubber that they were using. So this one's more environmentally friendly. So obviously that's a good thing. Mate, I'm 35. Been competing for 5 years in there. Oh, no, I actually started competing at bodyboarding at 32. I wasn't even 30. So, yeah, I took a late run at it. Within 9 months, I was Australian champion and bloody captaining the side at a world championship. That was an absolute trip out. 12 months from quitting my, or probably 2 years from quitting my actual job. 3 years maybe, but only 9 months after I started competitive surfing. So, yeah, it was sweet. But, yeah, anyway, let's stop talking about surfing now because I'm actually going to go and do some. Yeah, I'm going to peace out. There was another question about Neo. Sorry, Red Pulse. Thanks for the words on Red Pulse. I've got a problem with fake news too. Fake news media awares is hosted by Donald Trump on Monday. Don't miss it. Laugh out loud. Actually happening. Oh my God. The fake news awards. That's funny. Oh, Thomas Lee. I got to get back to Perth, man. I've got massive amount of family over there. I lived in Perth when I was 18. Came over and lived in Scarborough and Wembley. Floreat, sorry. Worked at the Wembley Hotel. Don't get eaten by sharks or whales. Well, that's always a bloody possibility around these parts. God, a couple of years ago, we had 14 attacks within 12 months within 100 kilometres of the coastline here. 14 attacks within 12 months. I think 4 or 5 of them were fatal too. Really, really bad time. But knock on wood, we haven't had one for a while. So that's good. You're 1982 as well. That's it. Good on you, man. Yeah, life is really good in Australia. It's a good country. I mean, it's a lot of regulation and that sort of thing, but, you know, comparatively, I've travelled a lot. We've got it very, very good. Anyway, enough of the philosophical rants, and thanks for joining for the crypto conversation today, guys. For anyone who does really, really want a coin to be looked at, drop it into me tomorrow. I've only got so many hours in the day, so I'm sorry if I do miss your coin each day, but we'll get to it eventually. I hope you all drop back for the conversation again tomorrow. For those that are new, please feel free to subscribe and join us again tomorrow for another. Yeah, Sonam's good. Sorry, quickly. Sonam has a partnership with Aion, A-I-O-N. Big partnership, and it's not being heavily announced. How's that for dropping news on you quickly at the end of the show? It has been announced before, but no one's paying attention to it. I think Sonam's got a lot of potential alongside Golem. Sorry to wrap up that bit of news so quickly. Anyway, guys, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. See you then. Bye.